Hello, everybody, and welcome here inside of Michigan International Speedway here in the Irish Hills of Brooklyn, Michigan. This is the Michigan 200. How many times have I said that in a row? Here from MIS, it is the final round of the regular season as we head into round number 17 with a bit of a shortened season here, as we are not going to be going to Venray this year, unfortunately. So we are now down to, down from 24 rounds of the championship to 26 rounds to 25 rather. But we are excited to get this underway after what was an exciting truck race earlier this afternoon. The Cup race promises to be must-see television as well. We have 6 drivers here. Hopefully we get some more to join later on. But if not, we will make do with what we have. But let's take a look at your Hankook driver spotlight heading into today's race. Starting off with Raffies, who's looking for his second career oval win. And he qualifies on pole, his 4th pole of the season. He's looking for his 3rd win of the season as well. He has completely locked in the regular season championship, as he currently leads by over 90 or over 85 points in the no, I can't do math. He leads by 94, I think. It looks like, yeah, 94 in the standings. So what a season that number 7 team has had. What a season that Shark Motor Club has had. They've won the regular season championship. However, the real work starts next week when we head to Kentucky. But for now, that number 7 car wants to get at least one more win to get himself another 5 bonus points heading into overdrive. Next up is going to be Narrows. Had a decent showing in qualifying. Looking to see how fast that number 10 car can go here tonight. Not really starting in the optimal position. However, starting as the second car on that outside, or in that second row, should have an advantage launching into turn 1. Could expect to see a little bit of speed. We've seen flashes of brilliance from that number 10 Blazer or Chevrolet Blazer EV. Could we see just a little bit more to get him across the line for a win? Finally, next up is going to be Marcel, who's coming off of a Truck Series regular season championship. Originally qualified 2nd, however, he had a cut in the final corner of his qualifying lap that was about as legal as a meth lab, so he is going to be starting last. However, that 24 car, you should really expect that number 24 Tesla to claw its way up to the front of the field relatively quickly. As we saw in the truck race, he is not afraid to create opportunities where he can. Expect that number 24 car to be aggressive here today. Before we get started, that has been the conclusion of your Hankook driver spotlight. Let's head down trackside for the national anthems. We ask that if you're able, please rise or remove head cover as we honor our country as well as our neighbors with the playing of the Canadian and the American national anthems. Or not. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Drivers, start your engines. 6 cars ready to roar off for 60 laps here. It is the Michigan 200 from Michigan International Speedway as we get ready to go for the finale of the regular season. 5 seasons of the Electric Racing Tour, and we're about ready to see who is going to be ready to go for the 5th ever Electric Racing Tour Hankook E-Cup Series Championship. However, before we get started, there's one question we must ask all of our drivers. Are you ready? And everyone seems to be ready to go here. Of course, with ROBLOX physics being ROBLOX physics, we are going to be starting on the bottom lane here. Some of these guys are going to be restarting on the bottom lane here. It should be very interesting to see how these guys react to the track. There's a little bit of a quirk with Michigan, as you may notice. The white line in the tri-oval is legal, however the grass is not. The grass and the yellow lines should be avoided at all costs. However, you will see some people dive down into the apron trying to get a little bit of an extra advantage. Is it much of an advantage? Probably not, but it is still something. It's like cutting the dog leg at Phoenix. It actually doesn't really do that much, but drivers are all ready to go. 60 laps around this 2-mile D-shaped oval in the middle of Brooklyn, Michigan, sandwiched in between Detroit and, I'm trying to remember, I think Ann Arbor or Lansing, actually. Detroit and Lansing. Not very far at all from either of those population centers. But with that being said, we're actually a little bit closer to the Ohio border than we are the city of Detroit. But drivers are all ready to go here. And hopefully we get a couple more people joining. We have some stakes here for as to who could make overdrive and who could not. We do know that Funny Raffies and Blen are pretty much mathematically locked in. I'm sure there's probably some situation where Blen might not be able to make it into overdrive, but Raffies, even if he just like completely rage quits here on lap 1, he is going to most likely advance. So Rapid Skill, Quick, Maxwell, Michelina, and Narrows all have a shot at going above the cut line. Narrows has a bit of a long shot, however, they are not anywhere close to being out of this one. Michelina and Rapid are in attendance today, however, Maxwell is not. So Narrows, I think, just needs to get a top 3, and they will be just fine, and they will be eligible to fight for the championship at the end of the season. The March to October begins here as we get ready to go for the grand finale of this regular season. What has been an off and on regular season. It's had its ups, it's had its downs, but let's send it off in style. Countdown will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag in the air from Michigan. And as they barrel off into turn 1, a little bit more spread out than we initially thought. Now, that being said, remember back in the truck race, that turn 2 exit is going to be treachery, but they all survive it, and it's going to be a single file choo-choo train that's like watching an ARCA race at Talladega. Rapid currently sitting there up behind the 7. This is your McLaren onboard camera as we go on board with Rapid Skill. He's trying to get up behind that number 7 car, try to go to the outside, go to the middle of the racetrack. Now he'll stick to the bottom. Now he's going to have a tow. He's got a push actually coming from Narrows. Narrows has a push from Blen. It's going to be multiple cars pushed to each other. Oh, we got trouble. Raffies is around. Oh, they keep it going. 1 car, but still green flag. Raffies shuffled out of the order, but he's not out of this race just yet. Oh, especially not now. We got trouble. 3 cars. Yep, that one is a yellow. Race back to the line. Michelina, Marcel, Narrows, Raffies, and then I did not see. Guys, it is lap 2. I don't understand why we're racing like that, but suit yourselves, I guess. Well, with that, I guess hopefully they got that out of their system. First caution is out. Keep in mind it took about 30 some odd laps for the first yellow to be thrown in the truck race. And so Michelina will lead him. Pit road is closed. And so Narrows is up into third again. That number 10 car is the one to watch. We will mark all the drivers we're watching with yellow. But the ones that we think have mathematically advanced, those are going to be the ones labeled green. Marcel is the only one that, you know, is not going for points, so he's not going to get that luxury. But but all those drivers will be labeled on the ticker to the left side of the screen. But other than that, Narrows is the real storyline here. They are the ones on the outside looking in. If this race were to end right now, considering they're in third place, they would be sitting pretty at about 545 points, which would tie them with Maxwell. The tiebreaker would go to Maxwell because of the wins. Max has 6 wins, Narrows has none. So Narrows will have to finish a little bit more than that or get the fastest lap, which we forgot to reset the timing board. So, but everyone's ready to go. Countdown will begin in 3, 2, 1. Green flag back in the air in Michigan. Michelina restarts from the lead, and she has a chance to pull away. Rapid trying to send it 3 wide. Narrows in second. They're going to door slam. Narrows on the outside lane, trying to get the toe off of Michelina. Raffies gives a push to Rapid down the inside of the racetrack. Narrows watches up on the high side. Has to run the Larson line to have a chance. Thankfully in the ERT, the high side actually kind of works its magic here. Oh, Marcel bumps the 10 out of the way. Now Raffies shuffles the 87 out of line. And this is some good racing here, ladies and gentlemen. They do survive a lap under green contact. Marcel pushes Bled, who pushes Narrows. And the 10 has got to be frustrated with that. That was not their fault. Blend got pushed up by Marcel, who I think might have gotten tight in the corner. Going on board with Narrows. As they barrel off into the corner, we can see Raffies up there a little bit, battling with the 7 of Rapid. That is the battle for the lead. Michelina inserting herself into the battle as well, looking for her 3rd win of the season. Right now, she's behind Maxwell by just a few points in the Rookie of the Year standings. Oh, trouble! Michelina contact! Get up, 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 get up. Okay. Oh, we had trouble there with Marcel and Narrows. Racing like a super speedway. Oh, dear God. Oh, and here comes Rapid. Takes advantage of the mistake by the 87. He doesn't have any help, though, getting hung out to dry. They're 4 wide for 2nd place. This could go really, really badly here. They're all under a blanket contact. Narrows sends Marcel down below the yellow line. Blend forces the 24 there. They're all stacking up on the exit of 2. They're all 4 wide pretty much again. Somehow keeping it clean up to this point. The 87 continues to lead. And now Marcel is up into 2nd place, trying to go full-time Cup racing next season. Oh, contact! He's going to take the 87 out! To the inside, launches up the racetrack! Oh, if you would have taken out the 10, that would have been a 1 out of 3. But that could have been a horrible situation there. Marcel apologizes for it over the radio. Oh, we got trouble, big trouble! 2 cars, caution is out! It's Blenheim Rapid. Race back to the line, and it's going to be Raffy's, but it'll be a photo finish for second, Narrows. So the standings as they go. Remember, we are keeping tabs on that number 10 car. As of right now, they would be put up at 550 points, which would put them 5 points above Maxwell, which would put them comfortably into 5th place. Unless Max decides he wants to join before halfway. And Maxwell's inactivity throughout the course of the season is coming back to bite him. But with that, pit road is open. Well, the truck race was must-watch television. I must say, this has been too, although not quite nearly as clean. So Narrows, you're the only one pitting. Just drive through pit road and do not stop. Just go through the stalls. You can go. W fuel strategy for the 10. Make sure you hit the line. All right, so the lap runoff should put us at lap 14. Which means 15:30, which means once we enter lap 16, we'll be 25% of the way through the scheduled distance. Countdown will begin in let me double check, make sure everybody's okay. Countdown will begin in 3, 2, 1. Green flag back in the air here in Michigan. Ooh, a much better restart for the inside than the outside lane. Raffy's leads him into turn 1. Now into turn 2. Side by side. Marcel has nowhere to go. He has no help on the bottom lane. And they're going to squeeze each other. 3 cars! Yellow. The 4, 24, and 10 all involved. Our first real 3-car accident of the day. Third caution comes out. We're officially 25% of the way through. Pit road is closed. Oh, they're at Iowa today. Interesting. The hell is Ross Chastain doing up in 5th place right now? Or Suarez? Of course, he's 28th. I hate Connor Zilic. I like Heim, though. I do like him. I'm just upset at the number he's driving. All right. Raffy's leads. Make sure we're all ready to go. I'm getting my ass straight to bed after this race. All right, countdown will begin. Here in 3, 2, 1. Green flag back in the air in Michigan. Not the greatest restart in the world. Okay, 7, get up onto the track. There you go. You got until the entrance to the turn before I'm gonna penalize you. Oh, into the wall goes Narrows. The turn 2 monster strikes again. Oh shoot, I forgot to change laps. Michelina, oh no. Uh-oh, side by side, Blen and Narrows. This is gonna be, oh, trouble, Michelina. Into the outside wall, Raffies pulls away a little bit. Oh, it's gonna be almost 4 wide for second place. Don't know what happened with Raffies there. And we have 41 laps to go, almost a third of the way through. And it's 3 wide for pretty much dead last. They're trying to get every point they can, and Narrows. Oh, at the outside wall. This is going to be anything but good. Oh, no. Oh, outside wall. Blen is battling back there with Marcel as well. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of DMs. So Raffies leads, followed by Michelina, then Narrows. Narrows somehow, while I wasn't looking, was able to get back up into the top 3 and could challenge for the lead with a little bit of help from Marcel. No, Marcel leaves the door open for Blen. They survive turn 2. We got trouble! Caution! Oh, no. Still green, still green, still green. Well, oh, never mind. We could see a yellow here. Nope, we don't. Might have been a little bit of help there to get them untangled in the corner, but and Rapid trying to legally look under the 24 there. He will get the spot as the 24 messes up in the corner exit. Oh, Michelin at the quarter panel of the 24. That's going to give Narrows breathing room to get into the toe of the 87. That 10 is gaining pretty good amount of time. Speaking of time, take a look at your Ionity fastest lap. Marcel currently leads with a 35.052, although Rapid Skill did just set the fastest Sector 1 on that previous lap. 35.215 is the second quickest with Narrows Arrows. So bonus points could really come into play here to decide who gets that last transfer spot in overdrive. And Narrows, who just announced this will be their last season, at least of full-time competition, is trying to end it off on a high note with an overdrive appearance with a chance to contend for the championship. And it's 3 wide for the lead. Trouble, big trouble. They're going to come back up the pack. The big one. No, they continue. And somehow Blen, the benefactor, he's into the lead of the race. But not for long, because here comes Rapid down to the bottom of the racetrack. able to make a clean pass on that 16. Michelina having trouble. 16 also battling demons on the corner exit. And I can't count worth a damn. We got 35 laps to go. Rappy's into third place, still trying to get a slingshot. This could be anybody's race to win, to be honest with you. This could make or break a career, too. You never know who might get hired or fired as a result of this. Oh, trouble! Narrows around and keeps it going. It's pretty easy to save these cars, I must say. We've seen a lot of good saves, like good Kyle Busch style saves in these cars over the course of the years, but it's a bit of a choo-choo train on the bottom. Glenn shuffled out of line. Rappy bullies his way through, but it doesn't work. 16 stays in second. He's blocking like Logano. Up to the top side, puts a nose in front of the 87, and now 3 wide for second. Rappy's on the bottom, Michelina middle, and Glenn was hung out to dry on the top. Rapid leads another lap, but Rappy's comes in second, improves from fourth on that last lap, and we got contact. And the question is Narrows in the tow here? There could be a couple mistakes that could benefit. Oh, trouble like that one. That one could have been a yellow, but Marcel let off in just the nick of time. And the battle for the lead persists. Glenn looking to lead his first lap of the day. Side by side, it's a drag race through the tri-oval. And Glenn will, in fact, lead that lap despite the ticker saying otherwise. Oh, trouble 7 to the back bumper. And onto the bottom of the racetrack is the 4. The 16 goes from the wall again. In turn 2, I'll probably be a little more lenient because I understand you guys are having some issues with the track. There, oh, the 4. And now Michelina looking to get back to the lead as we are approaching halfway. 1 to go until we are 50% of the way through. 31 laps to go. And Narrows, I guess I answered. Oh, got trouble. The 87 does it. Well, she net lost positions there. She lost like 4 positions on that, so not going to really rake her over the coals for that one. Besides that, she also got wrecked, so. Rappy's getting pushed by the 16. Glenn has been showing some pretty good speed here today, and Marcel continues to hold on to the lead. By the way, not getting any points for the Cup Series, so he is stealing 5 bonus points away from somebody with that fastest lap. But 3 wide for second place. Almost 4 wide for the lead, almost. Pushes Rappy's, gives him a push. Now Marcel gives a bump to the 87. Helps her in through the corner. Marcel looks to go to the bottom. He might try to go for Rapid. No, he'll stick with Michelina. 16, a little push to the 24. 29 laps to go. Rappy's leads that lap. Side by side for second. Michelina to the bottom of the racetrack, pushed by the 24. 16 hangs back. And Rappy's got shoved at the racetrack. I didn't see what happened there. Something got out of sorts there for the 7 of Funny Rappy's. Michelina leads the race. Oh, now she goes into the wall. Commentator's curse. And now that opens the door for Glenn. Glenn hangs out into the middle of the racetrack. Oh, that was a bad move by the 6. Oh, the 7. Oh, we got trouble. Oh, I don't even know that. I know, Rappy's, I saw you. We might have to update the ASU rule there. He got shoved. That's a yellow. I can't remember who shoved him either. That's going to probably be a 1 out of 3 for whoever did. Because I remember, because Glenn made a bad block, and that caused, he kind of forced Rappy's into pit road. So I am going to give a 1 out of 3 to the 16, but Marcel will come across the line. But Raffies will not lose any laps over that, so... Well, we had a green flag run going. Past tense. Pit road is open. So pit road is open. Everybody and their grandma's pitting. Except, actually, no. No. Marcel's staying out. Interesting. So this countdown obviously is for the pits. Sorry. Countdown begins in 3, 2, 1. And so the 4 is out of pit road there. Don't think he'll win the race off pit road. Oh, maybe he might. Unless Blen turns green here. Doesn't get a very good launch. No, Blen is going to win the race off pit road. Blen, Rapid, Narrows, Raffies, and Michelina. So Blen is going to start second. And so with that, we'll be restarting on lap 37. Yeah, I don't know if Marcel will run out, though, because he did pit, I thought. So Raffies is going to be a bit of an interesting situation with the ticker, I think. Oh. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm hoping that turns off the telegram chime. All right. All right, enough of that, sorry. 21 laps to go here in Michigan. Oh, never mind, no, we got NRs, we got NRs. Len is dead. Rest in pepperonis. Okay, Blen is still NR. We are under red flag conditions here in Michigan. So you can step out, stretch your legs, jerk off on the car. I don't give a damn. Oh, damn it, Raffies. You do realize that's your team boss, right? Rapid can sue you. That's sexual harassment. How the hell is that supposed to motivate him? We're under red flag conditions on account of someone being Polish. Oh, sorry. Well, I didn't see him. Sorry. Well, with that being said, caution is back out. I'm thinking about switching the ticker next season. I'm starting to get a little sick of the Fox ticker. Like, I just don't know what to switch it to. You know what? Michelina, you might have a point there, but, like, only for road courses. I've thought about having timed races on the road courses. Or timed we could experiment. We could experiment in a fun race with a timed oval race, but I'm not sure. That's just, it's worth an experiment. I know you can. I'm just like, all right, countdown is going to begin in 3, 2, 1. 21 laps to go. Green flag back in the air. Oh, and Glenn leads somehow. Uh-oh, contact there between Narrows and Marcel. Mostly inconsequential, though. Or wholly inconsequential, rather. 20 laps to go. Rapid did not lead that lap ticker. You are lying. My grandpa always told me liars go to hell. So, Rapid skill into second. He bullies his way through in a legal way, of course, but 3 wide, dear God, 3 wide for 4th place. It's 1, 2, 3, literally. Glenn is all by himself in first, and then second place was a 2-way battle. And now look at this. This is peak racing here. Rapid won that battle there. If that would have been the finish, I would have probably had a stroke. Uh-oh. Michelina on the bottom, and this battle is, oh, trouble, Blend into the wall, hard into the wall, and it'll be almost 3 wide for the lead. Well, this race is not nearly as good as the truck race, however, it is still very entertaining. Glenn is in the lead. He has a chance. He only has 2 wins in the Electric Racing Tour. He's looking for his first one hit this season. His last win, oh, trouble! Trying to remember when his last win was. I know his first one was at Indianapolis last season. 18 laps to go. Oh, trouble, we got 1 round! 2 cars, caution is out! Michelina and Raffies. That's the first time we've actually had a 2-car accident like that in a very long time. We'll be restarting with 14 to go. Can't remember if that was 5 laps or not. I don't think it was. No, it was. Pit road will be open. Dover, that's what. You know what? Dover was actually the regular season finale last season, so could, I'm just saying, could he get another win in a finale? Pit road is open, although I don't know why the hell you would want to. Okay, I guess Narrows is the... Or, sorry, not Narrows, but Marcel is the only one pitting, so Marcel, just go. Fair enough, but... Marcel is on a strategy that nobody else is. If I were you, I'd just drive through all of them. That's just me, though. You don't have to. I'm not your dad. If I was, I probably would have left for milk years ago. All right, Marcel, you'll be restarting on the outside of the 87. Stay behind the 7 car, like the NR 2003 spotter. Stay behind the 7 car in second. Good. Logano doesn't deserve a good pit stop. He deserves the Earnhardt treatment. All right. Logano should be charged with attempted murder of a motorsport. Is that even a crime? Let's make it a crime. Punishable by dungeon. All right, countdown. Oh, I need to change laps and then we'll get countdown. Countdown begins in 3, 2, 1. Green flag back in the air in Michigan. Has anyone noticed that the countdown has not broken in a couple of rounds? Okay, 16. Give the position back to the 10. Good boy. As long as you do it by the opening corner, I don't care. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say I don't care. Oh, Jesus Christ, Rappies. We might be looking at a new chassis, or like not a new body, not yet anyway, but we will be looking at a new chassis for potentially next week. We'll test it and see how it goes. Next week, by the way, we are heading to Kentucky, so that is still a perfect testing ground, is an intermediate track. 13 laps to go here. Narrows leads the race. By the way, Narrows is in the perfect spot here to take that overdrive spot and might even get leapfrogged in the seating a little bit too. Narrows is right where they need to be. Top 2. If they get the bonus points for the fastest lap, that's even better. They're only 2/10 off. Oh, never mind. That just went straight to hell because Glenn just got the fastest lap. Oh, we got trouble. 3 cars. That was 3 seconds there. Caution will be out. It was Raffies, Michelina, and Marcel race back to the line. 6th caution of the day here in Michigan. Are you guys glad that I decided to shorten the race from 80 to 60? Raffies, you've been a victim all day. Rapid, Glenn, and Narrows. That is your top 3. Pit road is closed. Okay. So we have 8 laps to go. El Paso wasn't even that bad, was it? Well, yeah, because you were on the verge of winning that race, weren't you? Okay. All right. Everybody seems to be ready. 8 laps to go. Let's get the fuck out of here so I can do points and go to bed. Countdown begins in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I gotta do. Damn it! I also forgot I gotta do schemes this weekend because some of you guys are gonna get the orange. Are gonna get the orange spoiler and splitter on your cars. So the truck series doesn't get that luxury. And it's side by side. Look at me. Maybe we should stick with the Fox Sports ticker because we are Fox. Anyway. Bled is battling Rapid for the lead. It's also 2x2 for third place. Bled gets hooked. Oh, and he got forced. Its caution is out. The ASU rule only really applies if you send yourself into pit road. And as such, Narrows will get a 1 out of 3. Just get the limiter, you'll be all right. Because you forced you hooked the 16 into pit road. That's how. We got it on camera. We got you in 4K. Well, not really 4K, but. Oh, how the fuck? I didn't open PCSX2. Are you fucking kidding? So Glenn is just doing the long trip of shame. I don't know where Narrows is going. Okay. Somehow we still have as many as we started with. However, if we don't get this race done soon, we're not going to have 6 drivers. So, okay, we'll be restarting with 3 laps to go. It's not overtime, however, it's pretty freaking close. Eh, 67 battery. Okay, you guys should be good on battery. If you don't make it to the line, then something's wrong with your battery. All right. Blaney is P1. You know what? I'd rather Blaney than Logano. I don't mind Blaney at all. I was actually happy when he won the championship that year. Would you rather a Cindric championship? 3 laps to go here in Michigan. Like we said, there's a lot of stakes here with this upcoming restart. We shall see if these idiots can make it to the white flag. Once that white flag drops, well, you're shit out of luck from there. Countdown begins in 3, 2, 1. Green flag back in the air in Michigan. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, they didn't even make it to turn 1 that time. But they survive. Raffy's out in front. Glenn following close behind in second. Glenn gives a shove to the 7. This could be Raffy's chance. He could get his 3rd win of the season and his 2nd win on an oval. And now Glenn ducks to the inside. This could be Glenn's 2nd win on an oval too. 2 laps to go when they come to the line. Oh, in trouble! Raffy's goes around. He gets taken out by the 10. He's gonna have some, oh, got trouble! Multiple cars! I'm just gonna throw yellow there. There was like 4 or 5 cars involved there. Caution is out, and that is the last thing that Glenn wanted to see. But that is exactly what Raffy's wanted to see. And when they come up across the line, oh shit. Sorry, guys. It's saying results now because I fucked it up. This is not the end of the race, I know. Yeah, well, aren't I just a smart cookie? So pit road is open if you guys want to take that chance. I don't know how to reset this damn ticker. Raffy's honestly, you're probably last. There we go. Now it's doing its thing. Eighth caution of the day. We will have 2 laps to go. And we already got an argument in chat. Marcel, you said this during the truck race and it ended up being only 1 overtime. All right, countdown will begin. Yeah, I remember Pocono. Countdown will begin in 3, 2, 1. Green flag back in the air in Michigan. Overtime attempt number 1. It is not the final lap. Oh, God. Oh, Rapid is flipped. Rapid just flipped. What the hell was that? Rapid just flipped. And they'll come to the line. Michelina will lead him back. Overtime attempt number 2. Pit road's still open. Whew. Everything on the line here in Michigan. And Michelina and Raffy's have been in each other's throats all day. And you gotta wonder if there's gonna be a rivalry brewing. We know that the 2 teams kind of are rivals in the standings. Shark Motor Club and Perez Motorsports do not like each other. But yeah, Narrows has got a point. You guys need to probably leave a little bit. I'd say probably at least like at least half a car length. All right, let's do this. Overtime attempt number 2. This is our last 2-lap attempt. Countdown will begin in 3. Oh, never mind. Hold on. Countdown will begin in 3, 2, 1. Green flag back of the air in Michigan. Who is going to win the Moose Trophy? We actually have a trophy for this race. Go figure. Michelina on the bottom. Bullies her way through. Michelina into the lead of the race. Won at Bill. I think she won at Bilbao, didn't she? I don't think. She's got 2 wins on the year. And now look at this. Blen charging. Michelina goes to block on the bottom. Blen getting pushed by Marcel. They're going to get squirrely. They survive, kind of. 1 lap to go, presented by Hankook. For the final time of the regular season. Michelina, don't force the 16. Michelina, come up, come up. And now they're on the white line. Anything goes on the backstretch here. It's 3 wide. Marcel looking for his first cup win. And now the 7's gonna push. It's 4 wide for the lead. Off the corner for the final time. Here comes Blen. He's gonna get the point. The 7's gonna take him out. Marcel is gonna win in Michigan. Can you believe it? Marcel is gonna win in Michigan. And I think either way, Narrows might have just punched their ticket to overdrive. We're gonna have to find out. But Marcel gets the win. We're gonna take a look at the standings. I can't wait to see how that happens, but we're gonna have to take a look again. Just depends on where Narrows actually finished. The ticker says 3rd, but we know the ticker likes to lie. And Raffy's ruined Blen's chances of getting a 3rd win. It would have been Blen's 2nd oval win. But what a finish to the race. Marcel gets it done. The truck phenom, your current regular season truck champion, pulls a Corey Heim and wins as a part-time driver. Bro is literally Corey Heim. Like, literally. And he is going to burn down the house in Michigan. I'd like to remind you, this victory is fueled by the same ones that fuel you. Victory's First Stop is presented by Maverick. Adventure's First Stop. And as he burns it down on the front straightaway, he wins in Michigan. This is a win he will remember for the rest of his career. I'm trying to get a picture of him burning it down, but it's not. There we go. Now we got it. Woo! What a finish, and what a way to get your first win in the Cup Series. Marcel gets it done. It's not for points, but he does take away some valuable points from some people, and he wins the Wooden Moose Trophy, the official trophy of the Michigan 200. And also, Raffies, we will need you to report to Victory Lane as well, because we have the regular season champion trophy for you. So Marcel, with that being said, step out of the vehicle, and you are going to get the picture taken in 3, 2, 1, picture. And he gets it done. He's been in Victory Lane twice today as the truck champion or the truck regular season champion and the race winner now in the Cup Series. But now Raffies will come to Victory Lane here, and he is going to burn it down. He is your season 5 regular season champion. He will get he'll get the top seed in overdrive. It's now a 5-race dash now to the championship. It starts in Kentucky next week, and it will end at Boysen Motorsports Park in Shoshone, Wyoming at the end of the season. Ralphie's burns it down in Michigan, and here comes the trophy. This is the second time we've given out a regular season championship trophy. And of course, thank you to our unpaid union or our non-union workers for getting this stage set relatively quickly. And as for Raffies, if I can see if you're chatting, no, you are not. That thing on your head made me think you were chatting. But anyway, picture will be taken. Picture will be taken in 3, 2, 1. Picture. And Raffies doing the Gangnam Style in the victory lane at the championship stage. No confetti for this one. That one is reserved for the one at Boysen Motorsports Park. But Raffies picks up the championship. He didn't get the win. He got taken out earlier. Well, not really. He took himself out, let's be honest. But still, getting that regular season championship trophy, just a testament to how Raffies has done in this regular season. He came in onto the scene last year. He grew as a driver, as a racer all season long, and it's led to this. That Red Bull Visa Chevrolet Blazer has now, it's found victory lane twice and counting so far. It's qualified on pole 4 times. This Shark Motor Club team is riding the biggest high of their lives, as Raffies and Rapid will qualify for Overdrive. And of course, we have the standings coming out later on tonight. That'll be in the Discord server. But with that being said, Raffies is your Season 5 regular season champion, and Marcel will win the second annual Michigan 200 at Michigan International Speedway. What a weekend here from the Irish Hills. The truck race was an absolute banger. The cup race was not as good, but it was still a really good race, in my opinion. And with that being said, the Wooden Moose goes to Marcel, a part-time driver, the Corey Heim of the series, a truck phenom who wins in a part-time basis in the Cup Series. You can't write this stuff any better. But from all of us here at Perez Sports Network and from the Electric Racing Tour, we'd like to thank you so much for tuning in on PSN, the best sports on the best network. Next week, the ERT Hankook E-Cup Series and the Maverick E-Truck Series head to Kentucky as we open out Overdrive to see who will win the Season 5 championship. With that being said, as always, remember to stay charged. And until next time, and you know there will be a next time, have a good one. Marcel wins the Michigan 200, and Raffies is your Season 5 regular season champion.